Okay, Sweat Lodgers, this is going to be a quick one because this is my second take and I'm rambling. It's Monday, it's bench day. Working on basically chest and arms, mostly chest, mostly push. Um, I'm still learning, I'm still figuring things out. Even though I've been doing it on and off again for like 3 decades and was a high school athlete, college athlete for a little bit. Uh, have paid attention, watched a lot of videos, actually done a lot of work over the years and a lot of work in the last 18 months. So sometimes it's hard to see the gains. That's what today's discussion is about, is gains. If you're looking for movement, like you set your goal, you want to see some movement, don't get discouraged. The human body is an amazing resilient thing that loves homeostasis, meaning it's going to try to go back to wherever it was before you started changing things. And it gets really angry, and when you starve it, when you feed it less, or you change anything, it thinks you're trying to kill it, so it fights back. That's why a lot of times, you have to be, a couple of weeks into a keto before you start seeing the scale really move. You'll see a little bit of water drop, and then it just kind of plateaus. So at the end of the day, you have to set a goal, measure it over time. And my story on gains today is about bench. This is not an exercise I'm particularly strong in, or I've ever been strong in. I'm used to be 6'5". I'm still over 6'4". My span is something like 6'6". And I don't have a big barrel chest. So from a physics perspective, I have to do a significant amount more work than most people that I know that are, benching. Unless you're built tall like me, you're going to run into those kind of problems. So I've been frustrated because I want to keep moving up. And I have to be realistic too, because at some point your gains are going to be smaller and smaller and smaller until you hit your physical limit. And even if you're juicing, that just raises the number. At some point, you're going to hit a limit where your body just is like, no more. I don't want to do this any longer, or you're going to hurt yourself. So I came in today and didn't really feel up to it. I had fun this weekend, but I just wasn't excited to be here. And as I've stated in a previous post, sometimes those are the best days for gains, are the days when you don't think it's going to be a very good day. So I hit my last set of 4 and recorded it. You can see it on my feed. And I was even a little negative starting it, like, just don't think I'm moving the needle here. And though I didn't lift any more weight, and I didn't try for a personal record or anything like that, the last 4, after looking at it in the video, was smooth, controlled, and the eccentric was, like I wasn't jerking around. And I had to pause between the 3rd and 4th rep, but it was still clean. Control when I put it back on the rack. I did like just throw it back and drop it and hope it didn't hit me. So I gotta listen to my advice from one of the last sessions about setting a goal and just being patient. So be patient, keep at it. Eventually you'll see it. Now, if things are plateauing for a while, maybe you need to switch it up, try something different. I used to think muscle confusion was a great thing. I don't know. The experts have dissuaded me from that. I think you really need to be on a rhythm that's for a couple of weeks, so you get that mind-muscle connection, and you really get good deep stretch. You're loading under stretch. You get good hypertrophy. It means it's going to make the muscle grow. And at the end of the day, I guess maybe when it gets easy or you get tired of it, then that might be the time to change. And there is no right way. So you're going to have to figure it out for yourself, team. Keep learning, keep humble, educate yourself, write it down, try it out. If you see success, great. If you don't, go back, make sure you're doing it right. If that's not working for you, try something else. every day you make it to the gym is a victory in and of itself. You made it there. So, before my camera dies because it gets too hot, like it has the last time when I ramble on past about 6 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up here. Have you a great Monday. Get somewhere where you can sweat it out. It's a good place to think and unpack what's going on in your life and focus, set goals, and push forward. So with that, I bid you adieu.